So we're in the first energy steam here for this big match between the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. The Browns having a great year so far, led by the rookie quarterback Keifer Paup. I think he's up there for MVP right now, but Keifer Paup, a great offense to work with, a lot of touchdowns, and a lot of good offense. But right here, we're facing the high-powered Green Bay offense, led by quarterback Aaron Rodgers, Eddie Lacy, Randall Cobb, Jordy Nelson. Just a great overall team so far over there in Green Bay this season. But Green Bay, they're a tough team, but I think our defense could go and stop them. But right now, Aaron Rodgers heading onto the field there for the first drive of the game. The Green Bay Packers, 8 touchdowns, 0 interceptions on the season. Maybe he can go and get his first interception of the season on this defense right here. So first rush of the game goes to Eddie Lacy, who gets stopped by our interior defense, by our middle linebacker, rookie middle linebacker, Ali Godfrey. Having a great year so far. A lot of tackles, great defense by him. But Aaron Rodgers waiting there. He's going to find Montgomery wide open there for a first down. His first down of the game. But here's our defense. Emmanuel Ogbah, Danny Shelton, Carl Nassib on the line. When it comes to our linebackers, we've got Ali Godfrey, Demario Davis, Junior Gillette, and Courtney Upshaw. And then when it comes to our secondary, we do have Raheem Moore Sr., Will Hill III, Joe Hayden, and Quan Williams. Right here on 4th and 2, we're going to go and find Jeff Janis right down the middle there for a first down. So 3rd and 1, Eddie Lacy gets stopped by our defense, and has 4 rushes for 2 yards so far for Eddie Lacy, and they get the field goal to lead 3-0 early in this game. But our man, Keifer Paup, heading onto the field here, 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, a great season so far for the rookie quarterback at the head of the Browns. Our offensive line, a great offensive line. Rookies Cody Warfield, Antoine Grace, and so on. But when it comes to our backs and receivers, we do have Duke Johnson having a great year so far when it comes to running the football. We're going to find Gilmore on the right side for a reception, and that is a conversion on 2nd and 10. As we give up 2 for 34 so far, 29 yards, and that's a 21-yard reception to our undrafted free agent, Malcolm Gilmore. Right, we're going to get the rush to Duke Johnson to the left side. He gets around to the left, and he's going to get clobbered at around the first down line. 3 rushes, 13 yards so far. 1st and 10 here, Keifer Paup drops back. He's going to look for Malcolm Gilmore, but it's going to be intercepted by Fackrell, and he's going to miss one tackle right there. He's going down the field. Fackrell, he misses another one as he sheds one tackle and another one, and he's going to take it down at about our own 31-yard line here as Fackrell, a great return on the interception. The first interception of Keifer Paup's day here in Cleveland. Play action right to Eddie Lacy. Aaron Rodgers drops back. He's going to go and put it right in the hands of Jeff Janis, and that is a touchdown to lead 10-0 here early in this game for Green Bay on our good Cleveland defense. I don't know how he did that. That was perfect tic-tac-toe right there, and it's 31 yards to the house as a 3rd and 5-yard back on offense here as Keifer Paup's going to fumble the football there. It's going to be covered by, I believe, Joe Bitonio, but that is going to be first 3-0 here so far. Cleveland on the day. But 2nd and 10 here, Aaron Rodgers drops back. He's got all the time in the world here, but he's going to go and end up throwing the ball away. I don't know why he did that, I guess. He had a little bit of pressure, but nobody open. Keifer Paup drops back. He's going to look for a receiver, but he throws that way out of his hands. Corey Coleman cannot have to get that one. That's going to be intercepted for the 2nd interception of the day so far for Keifer Paup. Right here, play action right to Eddie Lacy. And our man, Aaron Rodgers, a great throw right there as Adams makes a great catch, and that's first downs. He's got all the time in the world here, and he's going to end up throwing this one right to a receiver, but that's going to be dropped by him as he cannot make the catch, and that is going to end up being a field goal. So 13-0 here for Green Bay so far. 7 minutes left in the 2nd quarter as their man Tyrone Looker gets the return here on that kick, and now he's going to got a few blockers here. Tyrone Looker gets the outside edge. Tyrone Looker, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and he is gone. Tyrone Looker, kick return touchdown, the first kick return touchdown of the season for the Cleveland Browns, and that makes it a 13-7 game here after a great special teams play by our man Tyrone Looker. I thought he wasn't even our top returner either, and he just got all the speed in the world and gets that kick return touchdown. But here, a punt right there to our man Mike Allen. Mike Allen, he's going around the left side. Mike Allen, he's going to break that tackle. Mike Allen, he's going to go and fake a man miss, but that's going to end up being a good return there to the 32-yard line after that one. So now 2nd and 10 here, Keifer Paup drops back. He's going to look for a receiver as he's scrambling, but he's going to fake the throw and cannot throw it away in time. And that's going to be a sack by Fackrell. So Fackrell gets to Keifer Paup, and that's a sack and an interception for him on the day so far. But now 3rd and 27 here. We're trying to get something here as we're going to bomb this one deep right to Corey Coleman. He makes a spectacular catch and brings us to the 39-yard line of Green Bay. So I don't know how he made that catch, but Hup's going to drop back. He's going to look for our man, Gary Barnes, our tight end, and that's going to end up being a touchdown. So Gary Barnes just puts us on the board here, and that makes it a 13-13 game here after he somehow missed the convert. I don't know how Travis Coons missed the convert, but 1st and 10 here, Green Bay back on offense here. Aaron Rodgers drops back. He's got all the time in the world here, but he's going to end up getting sacked as he waited way too long, and that's Junior Gillette getting to the quarterback. 2nd and 13 here, Green Bay on offense. They give the play action right to Eddie Lacy. Aaron Rodgers all the time in the world here, and he's going to bomb this one deep to Randall Cobb, and he makes the catch somehow right down the middle, and that's going to put him in good territory. But now 10 seconds left here. Aaron Rodgers got all the time in the world here, and he spends way too much time. That's going to run out the half, and they cannot kick a field goal. As it's still 13-13 heading into the second half. We give the handoff right to Duke Johnson on the right side, and he's going to make it to about the 47-yard line on that rush. Now, first and 10 here. Keifer Paup drops back. He's going to find Gary Barnes right down the middle here, wide open for reception. That's going to make it to about the 24-yard line of Green Bay. Now, for second and 3 here, going to find Duke Johnson to the left side as we give him the handoff. He's going to fake one defender, but that's going to be clobbered right there at about the 11-yard line. Now, first and 10 here, Keifer Paup gives the handoff right to Isaiah Crowell. He's going to get the right side, and he's going to rush in there for a touchdown. So that makes it a 20-14 game here. A 20-13 game here for Cleveland after the touchdown. Now, second and 9 here. Green Bay back on offense here. Aaron Rodgers drops back. He's going to find a receiver wide open in Jeff Janis. He makes one-man miss, two-man miss, and he's going to get tackled at about the 26-yard line there of Cleveland. Now, great day for Rodgers as it's 3rd and 7 here. Rodgers drops back. He's going to go and look for a receiver. He's got all the time in the world here. He's going to find Rodgers wide open there for a reception. And that's a Rodgers-to-Rodgers connection there, and that's going to make it to about the 7-yard line here. First and goal, now second and goal here. Rodgers drops back. He's going to find Rodgers wide open in there in the end zone for a touchdown. So that's going to make it a 20-20 game here, all tied up here in the third quarter. 1 minute and 29 seconds left. So first and 10 here, we're going to get the handoff right to Duke Johnson, who's got all the room in the world there on the right side. Duke Johnson rushing down the field is going to make it to about the 32-yard line there of Green Bay. After a great rush there, 70 yards, 10 rushes so far on the day for Duke. He's having a great season for us so far. But second and 10 here, Rob drops back. He's going to find nobody open here. He's going to rush right down the middle for a first down, but he's going to make it to about the 19-yard line here. So back in the red zone here is Cleveland, as Keifer Paup is going to drop back. He's going to go and find Kenny Stills wide open there in the end zone for a touchdown. That makes it a 27-20 game here for Cleveland late in the third quarter. So Cleveland, they've stepped it up majorly after in the second half. But now second and 5 here, Green Bay back on offense here. They're going to get the first down catch right there to Adams, and that is going to make it to about the 38-yard line. Now first and 10 here, Aaron Rodgers is going to drop back, as he's got all the time in the world once again after that great offensive line, doing very well so far. But it doesn't matter as he takes way too much time, and Agba gets to him for the sack. So Emmanuel Agba, his first sack of the day, his third tackle of the day so far. And that's going to make it 3rd and 11 here. Now Aaron Rodgers is going to drop back, got all the time in the world once again, but he waits way too long once again, and Carl Nassib gets to him for the sack. So 1.5 sacks so far for Carl Nassib. That's going to make it 4th and 17 here, as Carl Nassib just gets to the quarterback and throws him down for the sack. Now 3rd and 7 here, we're back at offense here. Keifer Paup running around. He's going to get sacked somehow as they catch a little bit of his jersey, and that's going to make it the 4th and 9 here for Cleveland, as we're going to end up punting it away there back to Green Bay. Now 3rd and 2 here, Green Bay back on offense here, but Lace is going to get clobbered by Danny Shelton, just breaks through the line and clobbers him for the loss. Now 2nd and 5 here, Keifer Paup drop back on offense here, but we're going to find Gary Barnes right down the middle there for the reception. That's going to be a first down for Cleveland. Now 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We're trying to make it even more of a lead here, but we're going to find Corey Coleman right down the middle there on 2nd and 10 for a first down. So we're back in around the red zone here as Corey Coleman, 3rd reception of the day. He has a lot of receiving yards so far in this game, and now we're going to get the screen pass right to Duke Johnson. Duke Johnson's going to get a block here, and Duke Johnson is going to make it to about the 5-yard line there after a great run, I guess a great pass by Keifer Paup, and the great blocking by our offensive line. Now 3rd and goal here. Keifer Paup's going to drop back. He's going to find Gilmore in the end zone there for a touchdown. So it's going to make it a 34-20 game here for Cleveland. Just trying to put this game away here in the fourth quarter. So a minute left, minute 52 seconds left, as Keifer Paup is trying to shut down these Green Bay Packers. So 1st and 10 here for Green Bay's offense, as Aaron Rodgers is going to give the play action right to Eddie Lacy. Aaron Rodgers is going to air this one deep to Randall Cobb. He's going to make the reception right there at about the 33-yard line. A great catch by him. Now it's 1st and 10 here. Aaron Rodgers is going to drop back. He's going to find another receiver wide open there in Jeff Janis. Now he's going to make it to about the 80-yard line here. Second and goal here is Aaron Rodgers. He's going to drop back. He's going to look for a receiver in the end zone, but it's going to be intercepted by our corner, Joe Hayden. And Joe Hayden, he's got all the room in the world here. Joe Hayden, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and that is a touchdown. So an interception for a touchdown, ends of the end zone for Joe Hayden, and that's going to make it a 34, actually no, it's going to make it a 41-20 game here for Cleveland late in the fourth quarter. We just basically destroyed Green Bay's hopes of coming back, as Aaron Rodgers, a terrible thrown pass, and it's his first interception of the season, and that's going to pick 6 for Joe Hayden. So Joe Hayden is a lot of interceptions on the season. That's the first of the day so far for the Cleveland Browns. So I didn't think we'd actually get an interception against Green Bay, but we somehow cracked our man Aaron Rodgers. But first and 10 here, Aaron Rodgers is going to find Janis there open for the reception. That's going to be around a first down. Now first and 10 here, Aaron Rodgers is going to drop back, but he's too scared of finding Joe Hayden there for the interception once again. He's going to throw this one right to Rodgers there for the easy catch, and that's going to basically be the end of the game. We win this one 41-20 here. We destroy the Green Bay Packers in the fourth quarter. The interception for a touchdown by Joe Hayden, and I guess the great play by Keifer Paup in the second half. He had a terrible first half, but somehow came back and played very well in the second half against the tough Green Bay defense in this league. But I guess let's this episode off right here. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Cleveland Browns franchise, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
So for the Browns, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they're going to fall to 3. My partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.